Good afternoon, and welcome to the Yountville Chamber of Commerce 4th Annual Membership Jubilee and Awards Ceremony, Virtual Edition. I'm Whitney Diver-McAvoy, President and CEO of the Yountville Chamber of Commerce, and I will be your host this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us and helping us celebrate our business and community award winners. Before we jump into the program, I'd like to take a moment and recognize Yountville and Napa Valley's resilience during the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you to our frontline workers, healthcare workers, elected officials, residents, employees, and business owners for your dedication to our community during this difficult time. We came together to support one another, as we always do. We supported our neighbors with meals when they needed it. We supplied COVID-19 testing right here in Yountville, had Zoom happy hours to reconnect with friends and family, and got together for many socially distanced walks around town. It was a difficult year, but we were there for one another. And here we are, emerging on the other side stronger and closer than ever before. Today, we are thrilled to celebrate leaders in our community who have gone above and beyond. We are not just celebrating our award winners from 2021, but also our award winners from 2020. Of course, we were not able to hold our 2020 membership jubilee because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And here we are virtually this year. But nevertheless, we are happy to be here. Today's program will include recognition of our 2020 award winners, followed by highlights of chamber programs and accomplishments from the last year, as well as our plans for the future. We will close out today's event with our 2021 award winners. So let's get to it. Our 4th annual membership jubilee and award ceremony would not be possible without the generous support of our sponsors. Their investment supports not only this event, but also the Chamber's overall mission year-round, enriching the vibrancy of our community. Let's take a moment to thank our generous sponsors. Our platinum sponsors: Bartisono, Hotel Yanville, Hotel Villaggio, Lucy Restaurant and Bar, the Napa Valley Wine Train, Restoration Hardware, River Terrace Inn, the shops at the Marketplace at the Estate, the Spa at the Estate, Town of Yountville, Vintage House, and Visit Napa Valley. Our gold sponsors: Ad Hoc, BV, Bouchon, Chandon, Finesse the Store, Handwritten Wines, JCB Tasting Salon, Jessup Cellars, KVON, La Calenda, Meadowwood Napa Valley, Newton Vineyards, Oak Avenue Catering, Oakville Grocery, Provenance Vineyards, Raymond Vineyards, Sterling Vineyards, The French Laundry, 99.3 The Vine, Wine Down Media, and Wine Direct. Our silver sponsors: 1839 Napa Valley, Bottega, Coquetta Napa Valley, Gentleman Farmer Napa Valley, Ranch Market 2, Robert Mondavi Winery, Sacramento International Airport, The Prisoner Wine Company, The Yanvillian, Vintage Sotheby's International Realty. Our bronze sponsors: Cake Bread Cellars, Cliff Leedy Vineyards, Gurgach Hills Estate, Homebridge Mortgage, Hilton Garden Inn, Kenneth Raymond Design, MCE Clean Energy, Meritage Resort and Spa, Morgan Stanley, Napa Cellars, Napa Valley Lodge, North Block Hotel, Rancho Camus Inn, Senza, Silver Trident Winery, Upper Valley Disposal and Recycling, Wine Country Connection, and WSI Next Gen Marketing. Our copper sponsors: Bartisono Brothers, Mirror Winery, and Partners to Media. Our event sponsors: Bricks Restaurant, Joseph George Fine Wines, MIV Insurance, Mustard's Grill, Round Pond Estate, Southside Yountville, the Hess Collection, Vintners Golf Club. Thank you all for your continued support of the Chamber. We greatly appreciate your contribution to today's program. I would also like to thank Partners to Media, who produced this program you're viewing today. Thank you for your endless support. Additionally, I would like to thank the Yountville Chamber Board of Directors, chamber ambassadors, and volunteers. A huge thank you to each and every one of you for your support and service over the last year. Now I'd like to introduce Eric Housley, owner of Ranch Market 2 and former board chair and longtime board member of the Yountville Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. Eric.
Thank you, Whitney. Hi, everyone. I'm honored to be here with you today to help celebrate our 2020 Business and Community Award winners. Let's first get a refresh of who they are. The Business of the Year, Bartisono. Business Leader of the Year, Chris Kohler, owner and chocolatier of Kohler Chocolates. Employee of the Year, Frederick Bolin, Director of Business Development at Handwritten Wines and Jessup Cellars. The Volunteer of the Year, Peggy Erickson. And last but not least, Citizen of the Year, Devin Avery. Our 2020 Business and Community Award winners are role models to many of us. They are often the first to step up, to volunteer, or to lead. They provide a level of hospitality to our visitors and residents that others strive to meet, and simply put, we're lucky to have them. To be COVID safe, we had to get creative. We asked each of our award winners to film their thank you remarks so we could share them with you today. Let's hear from our award winners, 2020 Business of the Year, Bartisono. The team at Bartisono are often the first to step up and volunteer in our community. They practice top-notch hospitality. It is obvious that they care deeply about Yanville. They generously host community events, chamber meetings, office hours, and more. Thank you to the many team members at Bartisono for your commitment to our town. We are proud to recognize Bartisono as Business of the Year.
On behalf of the ladies and gentlemen who work at Bartisono, we're grateful to be recognized by our business community and residents as Business of the Year in 2020. I couldn't think of a better way to honor the Bartisono family whose exceptional vision for this land made way for this resort, where we continue to be stewards of the Bartisono name for many years into the future.
Congratulations to the Bartisono team. Our 2020 Business Leader of the Year is Chris Kohler, owner and chocolatier of Kohler Chocolates. Chris is a great partner to many of the businesses in town. He is actively volunteering for events like Cycle for Sight, donating chocolate to help raise money for local nonprofits, and competing and winning the Food Network show Chopped. Helping raise Yountville's profile, we are thrilled to honor Chris Kohler as our 2020 Business Leader of the Year.
Thanks so much for the award. We've been really working hard in 2020. We appreciate all the support. Come see us anytime. Come get a gelato, some chocolate, a cup of coffee. Once again, thanks so much.
Congratulations, Chris, and thank you for being such a great advocate for Yanville. Our 2020 Employee of the Year is Frederick Bolin, Director of Business Development at Handwritten Wines and Jessup Cellars. We are so grateful to have Frederick in Yachtville. Frederick serves as a Yountville Chamber ambassador, actively participates in the Wine Hospitality of Yountville Committee, and he has his own French wine import company called La Cave, and is a rock star at his day job as Director of Business Development for Handwritten Wines and Jessup Cellars. Frederick, we couldn't imagine Yountville without you. Congratulations on being awarded 2020 Employee of the Year.
Well, thank you so much for the award for Employee of the Year. I really feel very honored. Arrived in Yountville about 5 years ago now, and it's just been an incredible journey. Such a fabulous community, and really happy to be a part of it and building relationships throughout the valley through the Yountville Chamber of Commerce. It's just couldn't ask for a better place to be, and yeah, very thankful and excited for what's to come 2021 and moving forward. So cheers and see you around soon.
Congratulations, Frederick. Our 2020 Volunteer of the Year is Peggy Erickson. This award is voted on by volunteers from the Yachtville Welcome Center. Peggy is the first person to volunteer for anything with the Chamber. She serves both as a volunteer at the Yachtville Welcome Center and a Chamber ambassador. She always has a smile on her face, and her positive energy is a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Peggy, for all that you do for the Chamber, and you deserve to be recognized as 2020 Volunteer of the Year.
For many, many years, I was a middle school teacher, a language arts 8th grade teacher. And as fulfilling as that was, I looked forward to the time when I could interact with adults rather than the ups and downs of the hormones of middle schoolers. The Yachtville Welcome Center afforded me this opportunity. I want to especially thank Whitney, Jessica, and Elizabeth for their brilliant and unerring leadership during this extremely difficult year. Additionally, I'd like to spotlight my partners I've worked with at the Welcome Center. Suzanne, Bob, and Darlene. But honestly, thank you all. I am so very honored to be a part of this amazing team that makes up the Yountville Chamber of Commerce. Thank you.
Congratulations, Peggy. Our 2020 Citizen of the Year is Devin Avery. Devin is tirelessly working to support the Yountville community. Her columns Out and About and Up Close and Personal in the Yountville Sun are a weekly favorite of many of us in town. Devin has volunteered at the Yountville Welcome Center. She's served as the chair of the Chamber of Ambassadors and served on the Chamber Marketing Committee and as well as the Board of Directors. Devin is a great friend to many of us. We are honored to recognize her as the 2020 Citizen of the Year.
Cheers! Whew. What a year we've had. In 2019, I got to be out and about and everywhere, poking my nose in everybody's business and writing about it. What a retirement gig. And now, for some reason, the fact that I get to talk to and write about some of the most fascinating people, you, got me selected as Citizen of the Year for 2019. Who'd have thought? Really, you guys are the best. Thank you.
Congratulations to our 2020 Business Community Award winners. Thank you for your leadership and your support of Yountville. I would now like to welcome Whitney back up to the podium to share highlights from the Yountville Chamber of Commerce over the past year.
Thanks, Eric. Congratulations again to our 2020 Business and Community Award winners. Over the past year, the Yountville Chamber of Commerce, like all of us, has weathered the COVID-19 pandemic. When the pandemic first started, we didn't know what to do. How were we going to help our members and our community get through this? We took a moment to reflect, and then we did what we always do. We made a plan, the COVID-19 Action Plan. The COVID-19 Action Plan consists of 4 key points: to be a trusted resource for our members, provide timely, fact-based data, information, and education related to the COVID-19 pandemic, marketing Yountville, increase awareness of Yountville and our businesses, create networking opportunities for our members like our all-member meetings, webinars, committee meetings, happy hours, and more, advocate for our members to ensure they have the resources, information to be successful, including policies from our local government to support their success. Following this plan led us on a road to successfully support our members. But this wouldn't have been possible without the strong foundation we have built over the past 5 years. We have built a vibrant team of staff and volunteers. We have a dedicated and engaged board of directors. We have a clear vision to be the premier small town destination. We have a clear mission, enriching the vibrancy of our community. We have clear values that drive our yearly tactics and goals. These values are what drive us day in and day out. They are building a thriving community. We believe in cultivating strong relationships between businesses and cultivating strong relationships between businesses and residents. Being your champion. We believe in improving the economic well-being and quality of life in our community. Driving commerce. We believe in providing the tools, resources, and opportunities to help grow member businesses. Promoting Yountville. We believe in marketing and promoting Yountville as the premier small town destination. Over the last 12 months, I'm proud to say our staff and volunteers have made significant progress against the goals tied to our 4 key values, even during the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm excited to tell you about some of the highlights this afternoon. One of the most important roles a Chamber of Commerce has is building a thriving community of connected people, connected businesses, connected employees, connected residents. How do you do that during a pandemic? We came up with the idea to create all member meetings via Zoom, holding our first one on April 1st, 2020. In the past year, over 1,200 of you have attended our all-member meetings. In December 2020, we partnered with N3 Laboratories, Kohler, and the town of Yachtville to launch a weekly COVID-19 testing clinic. We tested over 1,000 people at this Yachtville clinic. On March 23rd, 2021, we partnered with Safeway Pharmacy and the town of Yanville to hold our first COVID-19 vaccine clinic. To date, we have helped vaccinate over 900 Napa County residents and members of our workforce. We work hard to keep our community connected, but we also work hard to find solutions to problems, like the lack of testing and vaccine opportunities up Valley. The Yountville Chamber is your champion. A champion for a stronger community, a champion for economic vitality, a champion for balance between our businesses and our residents, a champion for Yachtville. In April 2020, we worked with the Yachtville Town Council and Town of Yachtville staff to create the Yachtville Transitional Support Program. This program was designed to help our businesses transition operations outdoors to keep both customers and employees safe. Over 35 businesses in Yachtville are currently participating. And recently, this program was extended to help support our businesses until June of 2022. As we moved into spring of 2021, the Yountville Chamber collaborated with other organizations and chambers in Napa County to focus on economic recovery. Surveying our business community to learn what they need to be successful in this next phase of the pandemic. Over 100 businesses responded, resulting in policy recommendations that are both short-term and long-term solutions. This county-wide effort continues, and we look forward to advocating these ideas to our elected officials this year. The Yountville Chamber is a catalyst for driving commerce and strengthening our local economy, even during the pandemic. At the core of this is providing our members with the tools and resources they need to grow and thrive. In May 2020, we launched the Yachtville Open for Business campaign, which included numerous different programs designed to drive business to our members, including a robust social media campaign promoting Yachtville and Napa Valley restaurants. And of course, our Yachtville Welcome Back video. We have missed you and can't wait to welcome you back. In a town known for the art of the stroll, everyone here has been working hard so that when you return, you will not only be rewarded with the hospitality that Yachtville is known for, but with the safety and peace of mind that you deserve. Our tasting rooms are open and waiting to welcome you. Our kitchens are fired up and ready to serve you extraordinary meals. You can stay in Yountville's fabulous hotels, where you can expect the highest standards of excellence and cleanliness, and as much or as little human interaction as you desire. All of us in Yountville are committed to your health and safety, and we ask that you please commit to ours. Wear a mask. Social distance. And make reservations in restaurants and in tasting rooms. With your help, we will not just reopen, but stay open. Start your visit at yachtville.com. And our universal distance and safety signage campaign to be used at any business throughout Napa County. Many of these signs you still see up today. In November 2020, we held our 4th annual Holidays in Yanville, the Brightest Town in Napa Valley program. Holidays in Yanville is designed to generate commerce and drive visitors to Yanville over the 6-week holiday season, featuring a calendar of over 150 virtual events, activities, and performances by 72 different businesses. Holidays in Yanville is both for visitors and locals alike. Our marketing strategy for holidays in Yountville is extensive, using social media, Google Display Network, print, and radio, garnering over 1.7 million impressions in 6 weeks. Most recently, we hosted the Yountville Sidewalk Cellar Sale. 15 businesses throughout Yountville participated, showcasing retail items and discounted wines. The event was a great success, generating commerce and marketing exposure for our businesses. Over the past year, nearly 500 members attended 16 different webinars focused on a variety of topics, including digital marketing, content marketing, diversity, equity, and inclusion, updating your LinkedIn profile, 2 job fairs, and much more. I'm exhausted just looking at this list. We are proud to promote our members and Yanville as the premier small town destination. Social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, continue to be at the heart of our marketing strategy for our members and the destination. We source content from our members and from visitors enjoying Yanville and beyond. Across Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, we have over 66,000 followers. That's a 68% increase over the last year. In summer 2020, we started the Yountville Chamber Facebook page. If you are not following us on social media, it's time to start. We now have 2 websites, Yountville.com, focused on marketing the destination, and YountvilleChamber.com for chamber business. Our website, Yountville.com, is a beautiful representation of our destination, featuring gorgeous imagery of our members, easy navigation, and our Yountville blog, calendar of upcoming events, and more. YountvilleChamber.com is your one-stop shop to member resources, the latest updates from the Chamber, member business directory, Yountville Toolkit, Chamber blog, and much more. In partnership with the Yountville TID and the town of Yountville, we ran the 4th year of our digital marketing campaign.
The shortest distance between 2 points simply misses the point. Could our lovely town be more charming since you last visited the Napa Valley? Hoping you'll plan to find out soon.
The objective of this campaign was to implement a multi-channel paid advertising plan to generate awareness of Yountville in an attempt to drive increased visitation during the slow season. We focused on the following channels to achieve this goal: Facebook and Instagram, Pandora, YouTube, Google AdWords, and Google Display Network. This program ran from July through December 2020. Over 6 months, the campaign generated 20 million impressions, 172,000 click-throughs to Yountville.com with an average of 24 seconds on site. We are currently wrapping up the 2nd phase of this advertising campaign, which began running in March 2021 and will finish up at the end of June. Additionally, we have partnered with St. Helena and Calistoga on a digital advertising campaign focused on exploring the great outdoors. This program is just wrapping up. We look forward to sharing the results at the end of June. Believe it or not, those are just some of our high-level successes we have time to share with you today. It's a lot for a small-town chamber of commerce. Bottom line, the Yountville Chamber is at the intersection of helping our businesses succeed and our community thrive. We are so grateful to have such an engaged and supportive membership and community. We look forward to continuing to work with you on the priorities for the upcoming year. So, what are those priorities? As we look toward the future and what it holds for Yountville and the Napa Valley, we are encouraged by the collaboration and enthusiasm for the Chamber and our role as the convener. We know the road to economic recovery will be a long one. Our Board of Directors is currently in the midst of planning our strategic plan for the next 3 years. We will be heavily focused on how the Chamber can support our business community through this economic recovery. I would like to share with you today a sneak peek of our strategic plan's key objectives. First, generate positive economic impact for Yountville and the surrounding community. We will proactively pursue strategic partnerships with like-minded organizations and government agencies to support economic recovery policies. Second, exceed visitor expectations. As visitors are ready to come back to Yountville, we want to ensure we are fostering a culture of unique guest experiences at the highest level of hospitality. Third, nurture and cultivate productive, mutually beneficial relationships with stakeholders. We are laser focused on providing our members with the resources and support they need to thrive, ensuring we are solving problems for our members and our community. 4, run an effective and sustainable business. It is vital that our chamber is sustainable for the years to come. 5, influence the long-term direction of Yountville and its brand. We will continue to engage in public policy discussions around the long-term issues that are important to our community. We need to work together to ensure our region remains competitive, economically successful, and a great place to live, work, and play. We have a very busy year ahead of us. I know the Chamber Board of Directors, Chamber volunteers, and staff are all up to the task. It is my pleasure to serve as the Yountville Chamber President and CEO. I love our community and what we have built together. I invite you, our members, to continue to engage with us. As an organization, and most importantly, as a community, we are better and stronger with your participation. All right, enough talk of our grand vision for the future and me talking at you. Let's get to the fun part. Our 2021 Business and Community Award winners. I would like to invite Stephanie Levitt, Director of Sales and Marketing for Bartisono and Hotel Yountville and Chair of the Yountville Chamber Board of Directors, to the podium. Stephanie.
Thank you, Whitney. It's a pleasure to be here today to recognize our 2021 Business and Community Award winners. Our Business and Community Award winners recognize members from our community that go above and beyond. In 2021, award winners shone bright during the COVID-19 pandemic. They selflessly helped support others in our community, and they stepped up to lead when others wouldn't. We're lucky to have them here in Yachtville. In collaboration with Partners to Media, we created introductory videos for each of our award winners featuring their biggest supporters who tell us why they believe that our recipients deserve to be honored. To continue to be COVID safe, we pre-recorded the winners' acceptance speeches, socially distanced, of course. We're going to start things off with our Business of the Year, Partners to Media, who, by the way, had to record their own video.
So, Noel and Tim, we're here and I'm talking about you and you're filming, and basically, folks, I'm doing what they tell me to do.
I want to know, is this as awkward for you as it is for me, talking about how wonderful you are?
In our PR world, when we're pushing out stories, especially travel stories, people want to visualize their destination. They want to know, what it's going to look like when they get there, and they want to know, before they get there, they want to know, is it a place I want to go? And, we couldn't ask for better video footage than we get from Noel and Tim. I mean, they're just total pros. And not only is the quality good, but they really get the spirit of Yountville, so it makes it really, really easy to promote the town.
They were definitely part of a lot of our Zoom meetings during this year of COVID. They became part of our community even more. And I just love that you are such an integral part of our town.
They could have won the award any year, but specifically this last year was such a challenging year with the pandemic. Everything was virtual, and we weren't able to host as many people in town as we typically do. So having that video footage to promote Yountville and to show what a great town it is was really, really valuable.
Thank you so much for all you've done for our town. We really appreciate it, and you are well deserving of this award. Cheers to you.
Hey, did I cover all the points correctly? Did I do it right?
Hey! Hi! We have your Business of the Year Award for 2021. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Yountville Chamber.
Doesn't it feel strange to be on the other side of the camera?
It does.
Well, I tell you, Noel and I started our journey here in Napa Valley about almost 11 years ago. We lived in Los Angeles and we did our first video back in 2010 up here in Napa Valley. And then it turned out that we just kept getting more work up here, and we're commuting back and forth from Los Angeles every other week. And we finally, in 2014, made the big move. We moved to Yountville, and I tell you, we just couldn't have envisioned what a great town Yachtville was when we first moved here. And it's gotten better over the last years too. But thank you to the Chamber, thanks to the Chamber Board for this really great honor.
I have to say, as Tim just spoke, we are so honored to receive this award. We've had the opportunity to work with so many of you over the years, and we've had so much fun. I'm sure you all know the phrase, Yanville, heart of the Napa Valley. Well, over the years, I've come to realize we, all of us, are the heart of Yanville. And from what I've seen this past year, that heart is beating loud and strong. So we want to thank the town of Yanville and its employees, the residents, our businesses and their employees, all our chamber members up and down Valley, and there are so many of you. And we want to thank certainly our city officials and the dynamic women of our Chamber of Commerce, Whitney, Jessica, Elizabeth. You keep us connected, you keep us informed, you support us. You're the reason we're here today, to honor one another and to celebrate our community and all of our achievements. Cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations, Tim and Noelle. You have done so much to support our community. Thank you. The Yountville Chamber Board of Directors felt that it was very important to celebrate the hard work of all of the employees in Yountville. We know how hard each of the businesses worked to keep their employees and visitors safe. Let's hear from Yountville's Vice Mayor, Carrie Dorman, about the very special award recipients.
As you can see, I'm much closer to the Gulf Stream waters than the Redwood Forest, but I wasn't about to miss this chance to say thank you to each and every one of our Yountville employees. Literally, the first two words I thought of when I was asked to help with this award were fried chicken. Okay, what does fried chicken have to do with the fantastic job employees of our local businesses have done and are still doing to help get us through this pandemic? Well, by about the third day of the first shelter-in-place order, true story, as all of these are, one of our human resources directors had left behind her desk, gone to the kitchen, and learned to cut, prepare, and fry chicken. Teamwork. Up at the Veterans Home, staff quickly figured out how to go from communal service in a large dining room to delivery of individual meals to members in their rooms and sections. Moving in a new direction. Our tasting room employees became overnight internet sensations. Want a rosé all day? There's a live stream for that. Going in-house. Town employees got our bodies, minds, and spirits up and at 'em with virtual everything. Plus, real live hunts for turkeys, snowmen, golden eggs, and they opened our parks and trails and got us out and about as soon as they safely could. Folks who worked at our restaurants became expert furniture movers. They learned to fire up those outdoor heaters on the first try, and they got pretty darn good at eyeballing 6 feet and 25% capacity. At our hotels, a sales team delivered in-room dining, and a GM and a hotel manager pulled shifts at the pool. All hands on deck. Our smallest businesses, our home occupations, changed how they marketed, spiced up their merchandise mix. One even included sequin masks that were snapped up by locals and far-flung customers alike. We have over 180 businesses in our town and more than 1,500 employees. 180, 1,500. These are just a few of their stories that I personally know about. I know that every one of you has at least one example that's similar. We all also know some of the stories on the other side. Like when employees had to turn away guests who refused to wear a mask or refused to distance, they were doing it to keep our community safe. And although our businesses tried really hard to keep employees on the payroll, that just wasn't always possible. And of course, some of our employees and their own loved ones contracted COVID-19. We can never know the personal stories of every person who works in our town, or the uncertainties and difficulties every one of them faced. But we know for sure it has not been easy on them, and we thank them. We know for sure that as we've been able to reopen, we've all heard this welcome phrase from employees north to south. You can't see it, but I am smiling behind this mask. Well, to our employees, this well-deserved award is Yountville's way of saying, we can't do it without you, we appreciate you, we thank you. We are so happy that you're a part of our Yountville family. And we can't wait to see those smiles in real life and send them right back at you. Thank you, one and all.
Congratulations to all of the employees in Yanville. So well deserved. Now let's hear about our new business of the year, Heron House Yanville.
Heron House, quirky, fun, incredibly designed. You feel like in your friend's living room. You have your tasting. It's hard to get up and want to leave.
We love Heron House. Our neighbor Allison opened that up right before COVID, and she hung in there. The place is extraordinary.
The staff, incredibly knowledgeable, and I think more importantly, it's the family overall who brought us Heron House, the Stelzners, that not only entertain the value of the other labels they're promoting along with their own, but it's the whole story and the history behind the Napa Valley and Yountville itself, where they've lived their entire life, that promotes that story even more.
She has delicious wines. Her personality is amazing. She's good to everybody that comes in there.
They've shown nothing but complete support for the overall community, and they have a master plan, if you will, and I'm looking really forward to seeing that.
I think it would have been really easy for her to throw the towel in and not do it because of having just right after she opened have to shut down. Then they had to buy furniture for outside, put up tents, deal with the freezing cold. She was amazing.
They're just major promoters of the overall community, if you will, because they bring in so many people into the fold compared to, again, them just selling a Stelzner brand.
Everything is special about what they do there. They treat everybody like $1 million. You just feel like you're super special when you walk through the door.
Stelzners, Heron House, congratulations. We support you 100%.
Congratulations to Heron House and Allison Stelzner and her staff for doing an amazing job this past year all through COVID and having a fabulous location.
We think it's awesome. You are the new business of 2020, and we look forward to many, many years of sharing your success.
Hey guys.
Hi.
That was great, fantastic.
Excellent. Well, we have got your new Business of the Year award. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We love being part of Yountville. Thanks to the Chamber. Thanks to everyone. Well, what a year 2020 has been. First off, we want to thank the Chamber of Commerce, the Board of Directors, and all the nominations we received for Yountville New Business of the Year. It has been such a year to start a new business, and we really feel the love of our community here. We've enjoyed delivering all the beautiful wines, the amazing experiences, and sharing our part of Yountville with all the guests who visit here. So thank you so much, and we look forward to welcoming you here to Heron House in 2021.
Congratulations, Heron House Yanville. I can't wait to come by for a tasting. Next, let's hear from Yountville's Mayor, John Dunbar, about the Partner of the Year, the Town of Yountville.
Hello, and thank you, Yountville Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, for honoring our Yountville town staff with the Partner of the Year award. With the dramatic impacts from the COVID-19 pandemic and wildfires, 2020 was a difficult year for all of us. Our town's 31 employees were challenged with how to adjust to changing and sometimes dangerous conditions. Almost overnight a year ago, we had orders to stay home, schools and businesses closed, and our public health systems were stretched to capacity by these disasters. The skill and creativity of our staff allowed us to avoid major cutbacks to services, recreational programs, and to the support we give our business community. Our dedicated employees dealt with all of this while experiencing their own work environment changes, health concerns, homeschooling, and other family obligations. Our team transitioned quickly to remote and online support, providing timely and accurate information about the ever-changing restrictions and requirements for businesses to operate under state and county public health orders. The town created a business support program to allow modifications of use permits and extend operations outside while indoor service was limited or prohibited. That model quickly was replicated throughout Napa County. All year, our staff worked with the Yountville Chamber team and local businesses to help ease the financial burden of significant lost revenue and unbudgeted public health expenses. We know recovery and a return to full strength will take a long time. We remain committed to supporting and serving our business community with the same resiliency you have all shown. I thank our staff for that commitment, and I thank the Chamber of Commerce for recognizing their efforts with this award. Thank you and cheers.
Congratulations and thank you so much. We're so happy that Town of Yountville is Partner of the Year for 2021 with the Yountville Chamber.
Thank you so much. It's indeed my honor to accept this Partner of the Year award on behalf of the employees of the Town of Yountville organization. We couldn't be prouder of how they have pivoted and provided a numerous number of services in this challenging year. It's indeed an honor on our behalf to receive and acknowledge the incredible appreciation from the business community. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you from the Public Works Department.
Thank you from Town Hall. Thank you from the Finance Department.
Thank you from the Parks and Recreation Department.
Congratulations to the entire Town of Yountville staff for your dedication to serving Yountville during COVID-19 pandemic. Next is our Volunteer of the Year. This award is voted on by the Yountville Welcome Center volunteers. Let's hear about this year's award winner.
Rob is the ambassador. He goes up and down the streets saying hello to everybody. You can ask him just about anything, and you just want to kind of emulate him a little bit and continue on and do everything that he does.
Rob's really interesting. He has a lot to say. He has a vast background.
He's very quiet, but if you ask him a question, he loves to answer you back. I learned very, very quickly that he knows everything there is to know about wine clubs and restaurants.
He always says yes to everything, I'm sure. If they need something at the chamber, Rob is there.
Rita and Rob invited me over to their house, and we had a nice Christmas party there, which made me feel like part of the group. And I love the fact that they get dressed up for everything. If it's St. Patrick's, they have St. Patrick's on. You know, whatever it is, they're dressed to the hilt.
Rob, congratulations. There's so many people that have volunteered, and you stepped up to the plate every time. And so you really deserve it. I'm happy for you. And I hope they send you on a big vacation.
Rob, this is so well deserved, and I hope that he enjoys his celebrityhood as the Volunteer of the Year for our little town of Yountville.
Thank you, Rob, for everything you do for the Yountville Chamber of Commerce. We really appreciate it, and congratulations.
Thank you, Jessica. I am truly honored to receive this award, and this will be hung in a place very prominent in our living room.
Thank you.
Thank you, volunteers, for this wonderful and unexpected honor. When I first got to Yountville and was approached to become a member of the volunteers at the Yountville Chamber, I eagerly accepted. I thought it'd be a good chance to meet a lot of locals and give something back to this wonderful little town. Little did I know what a great community of people we have in this organization and how much I would love meeting them, getting to know them better, and getting to know people up and down the valley and call many of them my friends. So with that, I'd like to say that how much I've enjoyed it. It's been a great 2 years. I thought I'd be able to give something back to this community, but I'm afraid I keep being given to by the volunteers and all the others in this town. So I'm going to keep looking for ways to give back. But again, thank you so much for this honor, and I will treasure it forever.
Congratulations, Rob Stout. Thank you for your dedication to the Yountville Chamber and Welcome Center. This year, we're thrilled to honor Carol and Tom Sherman as our Citizens of the Year.
A few years ago, all I heard was Tom and Carol Sherman are moving back to town. So who are these Shermangs? What's the big deal? Well, all of a sudden, I'm seeing them everywhere.
I missed them when they went to Chicago to be full-time Cubbies fans, and I'm so glad that they're back. I don't know another couple who understands that the strength of a community is based on the strength and character of its citizens. And they express that by being everywhere. There is a volunteer job to do and doing it in the best possible way.
They're at the Welcome Center. They're up at the cemetery doing cleanup. They're ringing the bell for Santa. Now, Tom will tell you he goes wherever his wife tells him. But I know more. Hey, Tom, how about a bourbon? Can you run up to the vet's home and help clean the weeds out behind the lady's residence? Next thing I know, he's trekking up the hill with a spade over his shoulder.
Go to the Kiwanis Crab Feed. They're selling tickets to the raffle. Go get tested for COVID. They're there helping people line up and get their paperwork filled out. Go to the community Thanksgiving dinner, and they're right there either washing dishes or serving people. I mean, they fill the needs when they arise, and they do it with a smile on their face, and you can always count on them.
Honestly, I don't know what in the world we did before the Shermangs moved back to town.
Carol has tremendous energy, and her smile is infectious, and she's one of the most likable people I know. And Tom, even though he tries to be irascible, he just isn't very good at it.
Congratulations, Tom and Carol. Cheers to you for Citizen of the Year.
Tom and Carol, congratulations on being named Citizens of the Year by the Yountville Chamber of Commerce. You're some of my favorite people. God bless you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Elbow action. I got some
elbow. Hi there. I'd like to thank the Chamber Board of Directors for honoring us with Citizens of the Year. Quite a surprise, but an honor. It's been really nice being able, a lot of you that know us, we were here for 14 years, came in from the Chicago area, went back to Chicago after we retired, made it not quite 3 years and came back again. So it's been really nice, and it's been being retired, you've got a lot more time, and it's able to help out and volunteer more in the town. And Yanville is a really special place, and we've made a lot of wonderful friends. I'm really glad we're back here. I want to just share one little message that we've gotten once we found out we were awarded from a good friend of ours. It's kind of cute. She says, when you let a couple of city slickers from Chicago come into your community, they do everything right and become Citizens of the Year. Congratulations. Sharon Stenzis. Thank you.
I also want to thank the Chamber Board of Directors for the honor they've given us. For my part, I know that I do more than many, but not less than some. And all I'm really trying to do is to keep up with my wife. And that's a very difficult thing to do because I'm older now, you know. But thanks again for the honor. We appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Carol and Tom. Yountville is very lucky to have you. Our final award this afternoon goes to Thomas Keller Restaurant Group, our Business Leaders of the Year.
September 29, 2008, I sat down at the French Laundry for the first time, and the first bite pretty much changed my life.
The Veterans Home of California Yountville's relationship with the Thomas Keller Restaurant Group goes back for many years. They're always so giving, so thoughtful, so caring to our veterans.
During this pandemic, and while everything was going on, it's gonna sound funny, but I found the man within the business, the man within TKRG Group, and the man that I always hold to the highest respect. But I understood more than ever his humanity and his empathy and his sympathy and his love for this town.
They'll call the home from time to time and check on folks, our veterans that is, if they haven't seen them, see how they're doing, check in on them, just wishing them well. It's a real community and family effort that you feel from the entire restaurant group.
If anybody needed anything, they were right there.
Over this past year, with COVID-19 precautions in place and different things going on around the town, Mr. Keller, Chef Keller, did a video for our folks regarding the vaccine and kind of giving a helpful nudge, if you will, for our folks to get out there, get the vaccine if they were having second thoughts about it.
It's that sort of camaraderie, that kind of, just humanity between people that really helped during this pandemic when everybody was so separated and so isolated.
During the 2017 fires, they provided Ad Hoc's incredible fried chicken to most of our residents. They also, very special time, in 2018, I believe it was, they had dozens and dozens of our residents and their families come dine at the French Laundry, which was just an incredible opportunity for everyone. Our folks were dressed to the nines and were just treated like royalty.
I want to thank Chef Kohler and the TKRG group personally for their advocacy and their stance within the Independent Restaurant Coalition. Their voice made a difference.
We're so pleased to be able to work with them and so thankful for all their generosity.
I definitely want to say congratulations. This award is so well deserved.
Congratulations to Chef Kohler and the Thomas Keller Restaurant Group for Business Leader of the Year. It's so well deserved. We appreciate you so much. I know the community does, and our residents in the Yountville home congratulate you for a job well done.
Congratulations.
Thank you
so
very
much
much
for everything that you do.
Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of all of our teams here in Yachtville, from Ad Hoc to La Calenda to Bouchon Bakery to Bouchon, of course here at the French Laundry, Finesse the Store, all of our executives, the teams that work so hard every day to support our town, and certainly myself. I want to say how grateful we are to accept this award. Thank you to the Yountville Chamber, the town of Yountville, the Board of Directors of the Chamber of Commerce. We're very grateful to accept this award. I'm very grateful to accept this award on behalf of all of our teams here in this beautiful town of Yountville.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to the entire Thomas Keller Restaurant Group team. Your leadership during the pandemic has been inspiring for many of us. A huge congratulations to our 2021 and 2020 Business and Community Award winners. We're thrilled to recognize your commitments in Yountville and beyond. I'd like to welcome Whitney back to the podium to close out our 4th annual membership jubilee.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining us today for our 4th annual membership jubilee and award ceremony. We hope you enjoyed the program. Again, I would like to thank our membership jubilee sponsors. Without them, this program would not have been possible. I would also like to thank Bartisono for hosting us today. And thank you to Partners to Media for producing this wonderful virtual event. Thank you to Chamber staff, Jessica Penman and Lynn Pina, for your hard work, and to our Board of Directors for your endless support. Most of all, I would like to thank you for joining us today and for your support of our Business and Community Award winners. We look forward to seeing you around town very soon. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.